Hey everybody, it's Maggie Mulhern from Modern Salon. I am here with Brian Kay. We are in the DevaCurl Academy, which is downstairs from the DevaChan Salon. Brian is a colorist and specializes in curly hair, which is so exciting. And we were talking earlier about the challenges that it's hard. It can be hard to do color, not for you, can be hard to do color on curly hair, especially when it comes to balayage, which you call, what is the technique called here?
It's called Pintura.
Pintura,
Yes.
okay. So he's going to do a demo on how to properly color, do a balayage / Pintura look on curly hair. So take it away, Brian.
All right. So it's important to just look at your canvas and see where you want the curl. Excuse me, where you want to see the highlight on the curl. It's important to have a good bead of color. So I typically start on the ends, and then I brush it up a little. But it's important to get the whole curl on the ends because that's where it's gonna show the most.
So you use your glove as a palette.
That is correct. Use it as a canvas right here.
So you saturate towards the end, then you bring it down, getting both sides because there is color on your glove.
That is correct.
Okay, and you're taking really small sections.
Yes, because that's where we want to see, we just want to define some of the curls. You don't want to take like chunks, because I also like more of a natural look.
When would you ever use a foil?
We don't use foils here in the salon because what they do is they generate heat, and that processes the lightener faster, causing damage.
So this is really artistic. You are eyeballing everything you're doing. You are picking out the curls, doing fine sections. Anything about the developer? Do you use a higher developer, lower developer, or does that matter when you're working with curly hair?
I think it just matters on your end goal. If you want a brighter look, then you would obviously go with a higher developer. And if you're just looking for like a sun kiss, a little pop, then I would say use a lower developer.
Why did you select the brush that you're using?
Because I find that it's easier to use one of these smaller ones. It's a Schwarzkopf brush. We use Schwarzkopf here as our color line.
Oh, I was going to ask you, what is your favorite highlighter? What is your favorite blend of highlighter for this shade of curly hair?
Blonde Me. Blonde Me is incredible. I love it so much.
With what developer?
Once again, it's subjective. Depends on the end goal, the end result that we're going for. If she wants a burst of color, then typically 30.
Okay, so then this would process room temperature for how long?
20, 25 minutes.
Are there any no-nos with coloring curly hair?
Are there any no-nos? I would say using foils, because what happens with foils, it's such a it's a horizontal work of art, and with Pintura it's vertical. So when you use foils, you get the burst of color at the root, but with curly hair you want the burst of color on the ends because that's where the light reflects. And typically with curly hair the light actually refracts, so we're adding light to the hairs.
So if your client came in and she had very frizzy hair, would you get rid of the frizz first before coloring it, or would you just get right into there and not worry about the frizz?
That's case by case. If it's super tangled and I can't actually see the curl, then yes, I would set them first. But I can typically see a curl pattern going on somewhere, even though most people have different curl types. It's like Taylor said, it's part intuition.
Wow. Well, this is actually mesmerizing. I'm going to send people to your Instagram page to see. I hope you have lots of finished work on it.
Yes,
Look
I do.
over here.
Yes,
so,
I do.
So how do we follow you?
It's Brian_DevaCurl.
I love it. You guys all have the DevaCurl under there. Thank you so much. Thank you for inviting us here. And hopefully we're going to see a finished result of this up on your page soon.
Yes.
Thanks. All right, thanks. Bye.